Before we begin with the summary of Season 2, let's do a brief recap of what happened in Season 1. Decades ago, portals began to appear all around the world, connecting our reality to dungeons filled with monsters. Since then, there has been a constant conflict between these creatures and hunters, individuals who awakened special abilities to fight them. Sung Jinwoo, an E-rank hunter, the lowest and weakest rank, works to support his sick mother and his sister. Unlike others, hunters cannot improve their abilities or their rank after awakening. However, during a dangerous raid in a double dungeon, Jin Wu acquires a unique ability. He can level up like in a video game. As he fights and grows stronger, Jin Wu achieves incredible feats, such as obtaining the recipe for the elixir of life, capable of curing any disease, and becoming the King of Shadows, a title that allows him to command an army of shadow soldiers. Now, I will summarize Season 2 of Solo Leveling, Arise from the Shadow. Jin Wu dresses elegantly, like a true gentleman, to attend a meeting at his younger sister's school, Sung Jinwoo. His change in appearance is so striking that even his sister doesn't recognize him at first because of how good he looks. During the meeting, they have an interview with one of Gina's teachers, who highlights the qualities of the young girl. The teacher mentions that Gina is a very friendly student with excellent grades. She also comments that, according to the evaluations, Gina has a high chance of being accepted into the medical university she aspires to, so there is no need to pressure her. When the interview comes to an end, the teacher has one more question for Jin Wu. She asks, with some curiosity, if he would recommend Gina work as a hunter in case she awakened abilities. Jin Wu, in a serious tone, responds firmly that no. The teacher had already expected this answer, but takes the opportunity to ask Jin Wu for another favor, though it is not specified what it is. After the meeting, Jin Wu decides to visit his younger sister's friend, Song Yi. Jin Wu shows her his phone, and Song Yi immediately realizes that he is Sung Jina's brother. Although Song Yi doesn't know what the teacher told Jin Wu, she makes it clear that she has no intention of going to school or quitting being a hunter. She is E-rank, and won't be able to make a living any other way. However, she explains that in Jin Wu's attack team, where she is a member, she might find a way to survive. Song Yi, somewhat frustrated, tells Jin Wu that if he came just to lecture her, he might as well leave. She also reminds him that he is also E-rank. However, Jin Wu is not there to give her lessons, but for another reason. On the other hand, the S-rank hunter, Hwang Dong-soo, has finally arrived in Korea. Upon his arrival, he is welcomed by Woo Jinchul, a manager from the association. However, Dong-soo feels no appreciation for the country and makes it clear that he won't stay long. He tells Jinchul not to worry about it. Intrigued, Jinchul asks if his return to the homeland he abandoned is related to two particular people. Dong-soo, with an indifferent attitude, responds that Jinchul shouldn't ask questions if he already knows the answer. He then adds that the supervision team should look the other way, as he plans to do as he pleases with those people in a dungeon, starting with the E rank and then moving on to the D rank. Finally, Dong-soo challenges Jinchul, asking if he intends to stop him. Jinchul responds that he is just fulfilling his mission. In a meeting, the S-rank hunter, Jong-in, informs President Gun-hee about a concerning detail. The bodies of the monsters that fell into the sea belong to creatures that have the ability to fly, which could become a serious problem. For the time being, Gun-hee decides to take charge of investigating these monsters further. On the other hand, at a recently appeared C-rank portal, Sang-min, Ki-chul, Jin Wu, and Song Yi gather. This raid will serve as a practical exercise for the newer hunters. The attack team will consist of 10 people. An A-rank hunter named Kin Chul, who is a tank and will act as the leader of the attack team. 5 B-rank hunters, and 2 C-rank hunters. With Jin Wu and Song Yi, the group is complete. Jin Wu observes the team's composition and hoped that this experience would allow Song Yi to face the harsh reality and reflect. However, he notices that the team is too strong, and he doesn't want them to complete the raid too easily. Ki-chul asks Jin Wu to limit himself to observing so that the new hunters can participate, and Jin Wu agrees to that. The team enters the portal, but something doesn't seem right. Jin Wu senses that something strange is happening, and realizes that the C-rank portal has transformed into a red portal, which represents an extreme danger. Immediately, Jin Wu tells Sang-min and Ki-chul to alert the main attack team about the situation. The news quickly reaches the S-rank hunter, Baek Yoonho, who receives a call informing him of the problem. Without hesitation, Yoonho decides to head to the location to deal with the threat. The hunters find themselves in a snowy place. Unlike regular portals, entering a red portal means losing all contact with the outside world. There are only 2 ways to exit: by defeating the dungeon's boss or by finding a breach. Help cannot be provided from the outside. Furthermore, red portals are filled with monsters more powerful than expected. Suddenly, the hunters are attacked by arrows shot by the ice elves. Jin Wu protects Song Yi from the attack, Since the elves are at a great distance, it's difficult to notice their presence. Jin Wu analyzes the situation and concludes that the ice elves attacked the two weakest hunters. 2 months ago, he himself would have been one of those targets. Song Yi asks him what those elves are. Jin Wu explains that the ice elves are cruel and ruthless, known among hunters as white demons. The red portal is classified as B rank or higher. Kim, the A rank hunter and the highest ranked member of the group, takes the lead. He decides that, to increase their chances of survival, they should split into 2 groups. He argues that staying together in the same place could lead them to freeze or be killed by the monsters. Kim promises that those who accompany him will survive, but he states that he will not take any C rank or lower hunters with him, as he cannot carry them. Kim explains that 1 day inside the portal is equivalent to 1 hour outside, meaning they could be trapped for months. For him, leaving the weaker hunters behind is the only way to free the group of unnecessary burdens. He also reminds them that if they defeat the dungeon's boss, they can return home. One hunter decides to stay with the group of lower-ranked hunters, where Jin Wu is. Her decision is based on the fact that Jin Wu was the one who detected the ice elf arrows, while Kim did not. She assumes that Jin Wu could be an A-rank hunter, or even higher. Kim takes the cleared path with his group, while Jin Wu's group heads into the forest. As they move forward, Kim's group finds bear claw marks from ice bears. Kim assumes that Jin Wu's group is doomed, as facing those monsters would be lethal. However, he wonders why there is a C-rank hunter and a B-rank hunter in that group, and why everyone seems to consider Jin Wu as their leader. Soon after, Kim's group encounters the ice bears and begins fighting them. On the other hand, Jin Wu's group also notices the ice bear marks, meaning they are in ice bear territory. However, Jin Wu decides that it is safer to go deeper into the forest, as facing the intelligent elves is more dangerous. The cold in the forest is intense, but Jin Wu uses his inventory to take out appropriate coats for everyone. This act surprises the other hunters, who do not understand how Jin Wu has access to something as unusual as interdimensional magic. Jin Wu tells Song Yi that since he brought her into the portal, he will take responsibility for her. Jin Wu then tells the others that they should not ask him anything or demand any explanations. Outside the portal, Hunter Baek Yunho is present. Sung Min explains to Baek that Jin Wu is inside the red portal, though it has not yet been confirmed whether Jin Wu has had a second awakening. Shortly afterward, Dong-su arrives at the location, and Baek asks him what he is doing there. Dong-su responds that he has come for Jin Wu, but due to the red portal, he cannot reach him. Inside the portal, Jin Wu, after defeating several ice bears, realizes that red portals grant much more experience. Meanwhile, the group rests around a campfire, eating bear meat, and they notice that there are almost no bears left in the area. Despite this, they are still confused by the immense power that Jin Wu has demonstrated. On the other hand, Jin Wu continues to defeat the ice bears, but this time he does something new. He decides to test his new class by summoning his shadows, infantry, mages with powerful fire attacks, and finally, Igris. Jin Wu orders them to face the ice bears, but during the battle, his ability consumes a lot of mana. Then, the boss appears, a giant ice bear, who quickly eliminates the shadow soldiers. In response, Jin Wu orders Igris to face the boss. After several attacks, Igris easily defeats the boss with his sword. Jin Wu realizes that if Igris had used his sword from the beginning in the confrontation, he would have undoubtedly lost. He even thinks that he might still be weaker than Igris. In the end, Jin Wu congratulates Igris for his excellent work. Meanwhile, the group led by Kim has been massacred by the Ice Elves. Terrified by the situation, Kim decides to flee from the area. Meanwhile, the leader of the Ice Elves lurks in the shadows.